Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of the High Roads. We traveled to the US in the month of September, partly for work and partly for leisure. For one of the weekends, we decided to travel to Las Vegas with our friends from Phoenix who very generously offered to drive us to Vegas. It takes about 5 hours to reach Vegas by road, and the route offers endless vistas of expansive, stark, yet magnificent desert of Arizona and Nevada states. We reached Vegas late in the evening on Friday, just in time to witness the brilliantly illuminating night sky of Vegas, preparing to welcome the seekers of this casino paradise. On this trip, we decided to stay at the casino hotel called as Circus Circus, situated on the famous Vegas Boulevard, which is also famously called as the Vegas Strip. This 6.4 kilometer long road is home to the most famous casinos in the world. We had visited some of them on our previous trip to Las Vegas in 2018, and this time the idea was to visit others that we had missed last time. Our friends had very lovingly curated an itinerary for us on this trip. On the following morning, armed with high hopes and a few dollars in our pockets, we began our expedition with a mission to gamble in as many casinos as possible. Our first stop, the very fancy looking casino resort Aria, followed by Treasure Island, Caesar's Palace, Bellagio, Paris, Excalibur, Tropicana, Mandalay Bay, and New York. It took us an entire day and almost 18,000 plus steps to cover these casinos. We have always loved visiting Bellagio and surely didn't want to miss going there this time as well. On this visit, we saw something very spectacular. Otherwise a cafe and a patisserie to them, but to us this place looked like a desert wonderland with colorful sweet treats tempting both young and the old. Wait, it gets even better. It has a chocolate fountain that runs from ceiling to floor. If God is a pastry chef, then he would surely design heaven like this place. The chocolate fountain finds a place in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the biggest and one of its kind in the world. Another reason to visit Bellagio is the Bellagio Conservatory and Botanical Garden. It's a 14,000 square feet colorful extravaganza that leaves one awestruck at the floral artistry. And of course, we continued our expedition around Vegas, but not before taking a break for some much needed shenanigans. Now, how about we give you some updates and tips for Vegas, just in case you're planning your next trip to the city that never sleeps. Some gambling tips first. The most popular games are poker, blackjack, roulette, and of course an endless variety of slot machines. Some of you who might have played blackjack before, this might interest you. Some of the casinos have started offering free bet blackjack, where dealers 22 is considered a push and players can take a free double or free split. That is, without putting in more money for double or splits. Dealers hit on a soft 17, blackjack pays 3 to 2. Some casinos have also started offering minimum bet to be split between main bet and side bets. That's it for now, and we'll let you figure out the rest when you go there and try it out for yourself. If you're not a gambler, there's plenty to do in Vegas, such as shopping, going out to entertainment shows, and of course restaurant hopping. Brunches used to be our favorite. However, post-COVID, a number of our brunch places have closed, either permanently or temporarily. Parking in most casinos and Vegas in general can prove to be very expensive. A good idea would be to Google for casinos with free parking and either take a metro train that connects casinos or simply walk from one casino to the other. On our return drive to Phoenix, we made a brief stop at the famous Hoover Dam, which is considered as an engineering marvel. Built on the Colorado River at the Arizona-Nevada border, Hoover Dam is the highest concrete arc gravity dam in the United States. Lake Mead is one of the largest artificial lakes in the world. After a quick photo stop, we were on our way back to Phoenix, and the drive back was just as fascinating. The sunset kept changing the hues and shades of the desert, making it look like a kaleidoscope of colors.